So have you heard Billy Idol's new song,
Oh, yeah.
Still Dancing? It just came out.
Yeah, just this week.
Yeah, this week. And it got us thinking here uh, about how music can really kind of reflect these like personal journeys and stuff.
Mm.
We're doing a deep dive today into this new release, but with a pretty unique twist.
Oh, yeah.
We got this AI-powered review
Wow.
from this group called TATANKA.
Okay.
Now, they also have this really interesting story about a woman rocker who's like challenging all these like ageism issues and things. It's a lot to cover.
Yeah.
So
Let's get into it.
yeah, let's just jump right in.
I think one of the most fascinating things about this whole deep dive is how it kind of brings together music analysis, cultural commentary,
Right.
and even AI.
Yeah.
TATANKA is a really interesting organization. I mean, they describe their mission as music meets mission.
Yeah.
And their website is just like full of these projects that blend music with like doing good in the world and stuff.
Yeah. And their use of AI for these music reviews is what I thought was really interesting. They have this AI persona called Requiem Eternii.
Uh-huh.
What do you think about this whole AI stepping into like the world of music critic? And
I mean, well, it's not even just critique. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like TATANKA is really exploring how AI can be a force for both creative, like, expression and social change, too. But before we even get into all of that,
Right.
let's talk about the song Still Dancing.
yeah, Still Dancing. Yeah. So I'm a longtime fan
Okay.
of Billy Idol.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always had this like raw energy,
Right.
you know, from his like early punk days to those like iconic solo hits.
Yeah.
But Still Dancing feels like a little different to me.
Yeah.
Almost like a reflection on his whole career,
Mm-hmm.
you know, kind of a statement of like where he is now.
It's interesting you say that because Requiem Eternii actually describes the song as like a seance.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's summoning those punk rock roots,
Wow.
but also showcasing how much he's evolved as an artist. The AI identifies like empowerment and celebration as the dominant theme.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Especially when he sings that part. I'm still dancing, but now I ain't alone. I got everything I need next to me, right here in my bones.
Right.
It's just such a powerful image of like self-reliance and finding that inner strength.
Yeah.
You know, it makes you think about how all of our experiences really shape who we become,
Yeah.
you know?
It's so true. It's a far cry from that like isolation and introspection of dancing with myself.
Yeah.
Still Dancing feels way more outward looking, like a celebration of connection and resilience.
Yeah. I think what's interesting too is that musically, Still Dancing still sounds very much like Billy Idol.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it's got that classic rock energy,
Uh-huh.
but with a modern twist.
Yeah, and Requiem Eternii actually points out how the guitars are like dripping with Steve Stevens' overdrive.
Oh, wow.
And Steve Stevens is his longtime guitarist,
Yeah,
right? It's
right.
like he took his signature sound and wove it into something new and fresh.
Right.
You've got that driving rhythm, 112 beats per minute in B major,
Okay.
that the AI actually calls predatory.
Oh, wow.
Almost like he's like stalking the beat. And then you got this layer of synths
Right.
that add this like cool retro futuristic vibe.
What stands out to you musically?
I think the way the song builds is really effective.
Okay.
It starts with this like sense of anticipation and then it just explodes
Yeah.
into this anthemic chorus
Right.
that you just want to move to.
Yeah.
I think the combination of that driving beat and the soaring vocals just creates this like feeling of unstoppable momentum.
Yeah.
Like he's saying, you know, I'm still here and I'm not slowing down.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It's a statement of vitality for sure.
Huh.
And that ties back into those themes of like empowerment and celebration that the AI picked up on.
Right.
Still Dancing isn't just a catchy song.
Yeah.
It's a reflection on a life that's been lived on his own terms,
Right.
and it's resonating with people too.
Yeah.
The AI gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Yeah,
That makes sense to me.
yeah.
Now let's shift gears for a minute and
Oh,
kind of
sorry.
delve a little deeper into this organization.
Okay,
TATANKA, the group behind this whole AI-powered review,
right.
their website is fascinating.
Yeah.
Like it's a mix of music technology,
Yeah.
social impact, all this stuff.
It is a really interesting mix, yeah.
Yeah.
What I find particularly intriguing is their tagline, music meets mission.
Right.
It's like they're trying to bridge that gap between artistic expression
Yeah.
and making a difference in the world.
Yeah.
It's not just about the music itself, it's about using music as like a catalyst for positive change.
They have all these different projects like Orchestra Americana,
Right.
which they describe as like a global stage for unheard voices.
Yeah. That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah, it does. They're giving a platform to artists who might not otherwise get the spotlight.
Exactly. And then there's this whole focus on DEI, too.
Right.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah.
Which suggests a really strong commitment to social justice within the music industry.
Right.
Which, as we all know, has its own set of historical, inequalities and stuff.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
It's like they're actively trying to create a more inclusive and representative landscape in music.
Their commitment to diversity is really apparent.
Yeah.
But they seem to be interested in much more than just the music world, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They even mention the SDGs, those Sustainable Development Goals on their site,
Right.
which are all about tackling those like global issues,
Yeah.
poverty, inequality, and climate change.
Yeah, it's like they see music as this powerful tool for addressing these big societal challenges.
Right.
They're really looking at the bigger picture,
Yeah.
which I think is pretty refreshing.
It's like they're saying music can be more than just entertainment. It can be a force for good.
Exactly.
And their use of AI, not just for analysis, but for creative purposes,
Right.
suggests like a really forward-thinking approach.
Yeah, and that actually brings us to another interesting piece of content from TATANKA.
Okay.
A story about a woman rocker named Raven Blackfeather,
Right.
who's challenging ageism in the music industry.
Right.
Have you had a chance to read about her?
Yes, and her story is so inspiring.
Yeah.
I mean, here's a 69-year-old woman
Wow.
who's still rocking hard,
Good for her.
but she feels shut out by this industry that often prioritizes youth.
Yeah, it's a common experience, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ageism is so pervasive in so many creative fields,
Right.
and the music industry is no exception.
What's inspiring about Raven is that she just refuses to let age define her
Yeah.
or limit her passion.
Good for her.
She's a true rebel.
She is.
And then she stumbles upon TATANKA and their Orchestra Americana project,
Right.
which seems to embrace artists from all walks of life regardless of age.
It's like TATANKA is creating this space where artists like Raven,
Yeah.
who might not fit that conventional mold, can find a home and a community that celebrates their unique talent.
Yeah.
It's a powerful testament to the idea that creativity has no age limit.
I'm eager to hear more about Raven's journey and how she's defying expectations.
Yeah.
But before we go any further,
Okay.
let's take a quick break to gather our thoughts.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back to continue our deep dive into this fascinating world of music technology and social impact.
Looking forward to it.
So we were talking about Raven Blackfeather before the break. The 69-year-old rocker who found a home with TATANKA's Orchestra Americana.
It really is a testament to TATANKA's commitment to being inclusive,
Yeah.
wouldn't you say?
So sure.
I mean, her journey really highlights how ageism can impact creativity and how finding that right platform can be so transformative.
It's a shame that talented artists like Raven are often just overlooked because of their age.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about TATANKA.
Oh.
They seem to be actively like challenging those norms
Yeah.
and creating these opportunities for artists who may not fit that like typical industry mold.
Their focus on diversity and inclusion really does set them apart, right?
But it's not just about giving artists a platform, is it?
No, it's not.
I mean, TATANKA seems to be really interested in the broader impact of music on society as a whole.
Absolutely. They're not just about making good music.
Right.
They're about using music to make a positive impact on the world.
Right.
We talked about how they mentioned those Sustainable Development Goals,
Yeah.
which are all about tackling global issues. It's like
Yeah.
they're asking, how can we use music to address things like poverty and inequality and climate change?
Yeah, it's a bold vision,
It is.
but I think it speaks to the power of music to really connect people and inspire
Yeah,
action. And then there's their exploration of AI,
right.
not just for analyzing music,
Yeah.
but potentially even for like creating it.
That's what I'm really curious about. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated by the idea of an AI collaborating with human musicians,
Uh-huh.
to create new sounds and kind of push the boundaries of what's possible in music.
Yeah, what are your thoughts about AI's role in the creative process? I think it's a hot topic.
Oh, definitely.
Some people might be skeptical,
Right.
but I see it as like an exciting new frontier.
Yeah.
Imagine AI helping composers
Yeah.
to overcome creative blocks
Oh, yeah.
or generating new melodies based on specific emotions or themes.
Yeah. That would be cool.
It could revolutionize the way music is made,
Right.
but it also raises some interesting questions.
Uh-huh. Like what?
Like if an AI helps to create a song,
Yeah.
who gets the credit?
Right.
Who owns the copyright?
Those are complex issues for sure.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to grapple with them
Right.
as AI becomes more integrated into the creative process.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to approach all these developments with a sense of curiosity and just an open mind.
Yeah.
We don't want to stifle innovation just because we're afraid of the unknown.
And it seems like TATANKA is approaching AI with a sense of responsibility.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember their tagline, music meets mission.
Right.
It suggests a thoughtful approach to using technology for good, not just for the sake of it.
Their website doesn't give a ton of detail,
Right.
but they do mention something called Project 2025.
Yeah.
It's kind of shrouded in mystery, but it sounds like it could be a major initiative, bringing together all their different interests, music, social impact, and technology.
It's definitely piqued my interest.
Yeah.
Any theories about what Project 2025 might be?
Well, I mean, given all of TATANKA's diverse activities,
Right.
it could be anything from a huge global music festival showcasing AI-assisted compositions
Okay.
to a big campaign to use music to promote peace and understanding.
Those are some really interesting possibilities.
Yeah.
It seems like TATANKA is on a mission to kind of disrupt the music industry and use their platform to really create a better world.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
They are.
And with artists like Billy Idol
Right.
releasing songs like Still Dancing,
Yeah.
which embodies themes of resilience and reinvention,
Right.
it does feel like a new era is coming in the music world.
It's exciting to think about what the future holds.
It is.
Let's go back to Raven Blackfeather's story.
Okay.
What happened after she joined TATANKA's Orchestra Americana?
Well, her experience was totally transformative.
Okay.
It wasn't just about playing music. It was about finding a community
Right.
that really embraced her talent and her experience, regardless of her age.
That's great.
She talks about feeling a renewed sense of purpose and belonging, like she finally found her tribe.
That's so wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
It reminds us that music has the power to bring people together and create a sense of belonging no matter what stage of life we're in.
Her story also highlights the importance of representation and visibility. When we see people like ourselves achieving their dreams,
Right.
it gives us permission to believe in our own possibilities.
Right.
It challenges those limiting beliefs that can sometimes hold us back.
Raven's story is an inspiration to anyone who's ever felt like they don't fit in or that their dreams are out of reach. It's proof that age is just a number.
It is.
And that passion can fuel creativity at any stage of life.
And it says a lot about TATANKA's commitment to creating a space where all voices can be heard and celebrated.
It's not just about the big names or the established stars. It's about nurturing talent wherever it's found.
Exactly. And by embracing technology, they're opening up even more possibilities for creative expression, social impact.
It's like they're weaving together all these different threads, music, social good, and cutting-edge technology to create something truly unique and powerful.
I'm really inspired by what they're doing.
Me too.
It makes you wonder, what other groundbreaking initiatives are they working on behind the scenes?
Right.
What other unheard voices are they going to amplify?
Those are great questions.
It's that sense of intrigue and anticipation that makes TATANKA so compelling. They're not just an organization, they're like a movement. A force for positive change that's using music to make the world a better place.
I'm definitely going to be following their journey closely.
Me too.
And I have a feeling we'll be hearing a lot more about Project 2025
in
the coming months.
For sure.
But for now, let's step back and reflect on what we've learned.
Okay.
What are your main takeaways from this deep dive?
I think for me, it's a reminder that music is more than just entertainment. It can be a powerful tool for personal growth and social change, and even technological innovation. It's a universal language that can connect people across cultures and generations.
I love that. And I think Billy Idol's Still Dancing really encapsulates that spirit of resilience and reinvention. It's a reminder that we can always evolve and grow and find new ways to express ourselves, no matter what life throws our way.
It's a message that resonates so deeply.
It does.
Especially in a world that's constantly changing and challenging us to adapt. And it's a testament to the enduring power of music.
To inspire and uplift and connect us.
Beautifully said.
Thanks.
And as we continue on this deep dive,
Okay.
I'm curious to explore how all of these threads, music, technology, social impact, and personal journeys, come together to create a tapestry of meaning and possibility.
Yeah.
But before we delve any further, let's take a moment to gather our thoughts and prepare for the final leg of our exploration.
Sounds good.
We'll be back soon to wrap up our deep dives into Billy Idol's Still Dancing and the fascinating world of TATANKA.
Looking forward to it.
All right, so welcome back to the final part of our deep dive on Billy Idol's Still Dancing.
Yeah, it's been a great conversation.
Yeah, we've explored the song's meaning, delved into this AI's perspective on it, and really uncovered this fascinating world of TATANKA, this organization that's blending music with a mission, you know?
We've covered a lot from the nuances of the music itself to those bigger questions about, you know, what's AI's role in creativity and how important it is to have inclusivity in the music industry.
It's been quite a journey.
It has. And now as we wrap up this whole deep dive, I'm left with this, like, feeling of optimism, you know?
Yeah.
It's inspiring to see these organizations like TATANKA who are using music as this force for good.
Right.
You know, pushing those boundaries and creating opportunities for artists who might not otherwise have a voice.
Their approach is so unique.
It is.
They're not just laser focused on one aspect of the music world.
Right.
They're weaving together technology, social impact, artistic expression, you know, to create something truly special.
And they're doing it with such a clear sense of purpose.
Right.
Remember, music meets mission.
Yeah.
It's not just a slogan.
It's not just marketing.
Right. It's a philosophy that's woven into everything they do.
Totally.
It's like they're saying, hey, music has the power to change the world.
Yeah.
And we're going to be part of that change.
And they're not afraid to embrace the unconventional.
Oh, they're not.
Their use of AI, their commitment to diversity, their focus on global issues.
Yeah.
It all points to this forward-thinking organization that's not content with just the status quo.
They're definitely shaking things up.
They are.
And that's what makes them so exciting.
For sure.
You know, they're not just following trends, they're setting them. And with Project 2025 coming up, I have a feeling they're just getting started.
Project 2025 is such a mystery.
It is.
So much potential, so much intrigue.
Yeah.
What are they going to reveal?
I don't know.
How are they going to blend music with technology and social impact even further?
Right.
I can't wait to see.
Me neither. But even without knowing the specifics of Project 2025, I think it's safe to say that TATANKA is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, they're proof that music can be more than just entertainment.
Right.
It can be a catalyst for connection, innovation, and positive change.
And they're not alone.
Right.
I mean, Billy Idol with his decades-long career and this new hit, Still Dancing, shows us that reinvention and resilience are possible at any age. It's like he's saying, keep moving, keep evolving, keep the music alive.
It's a powerful message, and it brings us back to something we touched on earlier.
Okay.
The idea of amplifying those unheard voices.
Right. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's crucial.
Yeah.
Every voice deserves to be heard.
Absolutely.
Every story deserves to be told.
Yeah.
You know, TATANKA is creating a platform for those voices.
We are.
And it's up to all of us to listen and to learn and to amplify those stories.
It's about recognizing the value in perspectives that might be different from our own. It's about broadening our understanding of the world through music and shared experiences.
And creating a more inclusive and equitable music industry.
Yeah, one that really reflects the diversity of our world.
This deep dive has really opened my eyes to the possibilities.
Me too.
It's not just about listening to a song. It's about understanding the context, the connections, the impact that music can have on individuals and on society.
It's about seeing music as this thread that weaves through all our lives, connecting us to our past, inspiring us in the present, and shaping our future.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Still Dancing in this world of TATANKA, we want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
What unheard voices are you drawn to? What stories really resonate with you?
Yeah.
How can you play a part in amplifying those voices and creating a more vibrant and inclusive music landscape?
We encourage you to explore, to listen, and to be a part of the conversation, because music at its heart is about connection. And it has this power to bring us together in ways that nothing else can.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep listening, and keep dancing to the beat of your own drum.